If you're in real estate, you've probably felt it, right? The marketing tactics that used to work like a charm just a few years ago are, well, they're just not hitting the same. So what gives? We're going to unpack the winning playbook for today's market, which, let's be honest, is a lot more skeptical and way more informed.
So I've got to ask you straight up, is your marketing stuck in the past? Are you putting in all this effort, posting, creating content, grinding it out, only to feel like you're just shouting into an empty room? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, that's a huge sign that it's time for a fundamental shift.
And the evolution here is just crystal clear. The old model was all about the agent. It was, look at my sales, look at how hard I'm hustling. It was just agent-centric bragging. But today's market, it responds to something completely different, client-centric guidance. The whole conversation is flipped from look at me to how can I actually help you?
So, how do we make that shift? Well, here is our game plan. First, we'll pinpoint exactly why the old marketing is failing. Then, we're going to rethink 3 core areas: your proof, your presence, and your persona. And finally, we'll tie it all together with a single winning message you need to be using right now.
Okay, let's dive into the core problem. This massive, frustrating disconnect between all the effort you're putting in and the results you're getting. Today's buyers and sellers are savvier than ever before. They're doing their research, they're skeptical, and they can spot ego-driven marketing from a mile away. So all that energy you spend shouting about yourself, it's just not landing because they only care about one thing: navigating their own journey.
So the very first step is to completely rethink how you prove your value. This means shifting your whole strategy away from just bragging about what you've done in the past and moving toward building genuine trust around what you can do for them today.
And here's the key mindset shift. You have to stop making yourself the hero of the story. Your past achievements aren't the hero anymore. You know what is? Your process, the system, the plan that a client can plug into to get the result they actually want. It's not about you, it's about the vehicle you provide for their success.
You've heard it before. Stats tell, but stories sell. And it's so true here. The old proof was just raw numbers. I've sold 100 homes, which is all about your past. But the new proof? It's a story. Let me tell you how my plan helped the seller get 10% over asking. See? That focuses on their potential future and lets them picture themselves succeeding with you. That's how real trust gets built.
I absolutely love this metaphor. Are you a spotlight or a lighthouse? A spotlight, it shines all the attention on you, your awards, your rankings, your recognition. But a lighthouse? A lighthouse uses its light to guide others safely to where they need to go. It's not about being seen, it's about helping other people see the path forward through a stormy market. That's what clients are desperately looking for right now.
Okay, so this shift in messaging, it naturally leads us to rethinking your presence. Because it's not just about what you say, but where and how you show up, especially online.
When it comes to your online presence today, there's one simple rule you've got to live by. Depth beats breadth. Every single time. It is not about how many people you reach, it's about how deeply relevant you are to the right people. Forget the vanity metrics. You need to focus on resonance.
I mean, think about it like this. You could post a funny, trending dance video and get 8,000 views. And yeah, that's great for the ego for a minute. But how many of those 8,000 people are actually thinking about buying or selling a home in your market? Probably close to 0. Those views are completely irrelevant.
Now, what if you posted a different video? A video that breaks down a specific zoning change in a neighborhood you serve. And what if that video only got 80 views? Well, guess what? Those 80 people are your ideal clients. That small, highly engaged audience is infinitely more valuable because they're the ones who will actually turn into business.
And this, right here, is why video is absolutely non-negotiable now. And look, it's not about becoming some slick influencer, it's a powerful tool for connection. It lets people see how you think, how you communicate. It literally acts as a filter. The right clients will see it and lean in, and the wrong ones, they'll just move on, which saves you a ton of time. And please remember this, authenticity will always, always beat perfection. Just get started.
This brings us to our next big piece of the puzzle: how you actually portray yourself, your persona. It is time to move away from that whole hustle culture story and shift from a message of effort to a message of impact.
Seriously, think about it from the client's perspective for a second. Bragging about working nonstop, late nights, early mornings, it doesn't actually inspire confidence. In fact, it can create doubt. It makes them wonder, is this person overwhelmed? Are they inefficient? Are they going to drop the ball? But a message of impact, one that focuses on a smooth transaction, on systems that get results, now that is what builds real confidence.
Let's just be absolutely crystal clear on this. Clients are not hiring you for how hard you work. They just assume you're going to work hard. They are hiring you for a specific outcome. They are hiring you for results. Period.
So, let's pull all of this together. We've rethought our proof, our presence, and our persona. So what is the winning message? How do you speak a language that this market actually understands and responds to? This quote just hits the nail on the head. The fastest way to grow your business isn't louder bragging, it's clearer messaging. The path forward is not about shouting your accomplishments from the rooftops. It's about clearly and simply communicating how you solve your clients' specific problems. It is all about clarity. If you remember only one single thing from this entire breakdown, please let it be this. This is the foundational shift that changes absolutely everything. The moment you stop making your marketing all about you and start making it all about them, their fears, their goals, their challenges, you will start building trust faster, attracting better clients, and growing your business in a way that's actually sustainable.
And so I'll just leave you with this one final thought. Take a really hard, honest look at your marketing, your social media, your client conversations. Are you truly connecting and providing guidance, or are you just shouting into a market that has already stopped listening?